Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a little Q&A just because I feel like I haven't done one, and so you guys can like get to know me better and whatnot. So yeah, let's just get started. So I asked you guys a couple of questions on my Instagram story of like just things that you guys might want to, hold on, let me check. I feel like I have things in my lip. Okay, I'm back. So this one says, you're so pretty, what spots do you like to go out in Sac? So in Sacramento, if you guys don't know, I do reside in Sacramento, California. I feel like I don't really go out like that just because like most of my friends, well, my friends do live in LA, and then like me, like my family's very like indoorsy, like they don't really go out. But I guess like where I would go out would be like Cantina Alley. I really like that spot. And then there's this like random bar, it's called, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Oh, I did it. It's called Blue Q. It's like a cool vibe. It's not like super poppin' or anything, but like they play good music and it's just a good time. I don't really like District 30, the club, but it's like a good time when I do go. It's fun. I think it's just the people I go with. So District 30 is cool, I guess. Oh, I mean, that's like about it. Honestly, like I don't really go out in Sac. So if you guys are from Sacramento and know of like good spots, let me know because I'm kind of lame. So this question, I'm just gonna get right to it because it was asked like 100 times literally. So it was the question, are you single? I kind of like honestly hate putting my personal life out there, but since it was asked so many times, I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna answer it. But I am currently single, and there was other questions that I kept asking, like, do you talk to anyone? Do you talk to anyone? I do not talk to anybody. I just feel like right now in life, I'm in a good space with myself. I feel like I've always had a boyfriend since I was younger. I've always been like a relationship girl. I've just always had a boyfriend, and I don't know, just it's nice to just be by yourself. And I've always been very independent aside from just being in a relationship, and I just feel like finally like boyfriends take a lot of your time. So I just feel like I'm in a space where I'm just really happy in my life. Are you talking to anyone? Oh, I think I kind of mentioned that. No, I'm not talking to anybody. Like I said, I'm just in a space where I'm kind of happy where I'm at in life. And like I said, like I've always had a boyfriend basically, but right now it's just kind of like chill, just to be alone and be by myself. Okay, so oh, this is a good one. Would you ever get back with any of your exes? Honestly, I don't really count any of my past boyfriends as my boyfriends. I know that sounds weird, but it's just like I was really young. The only boyfriends that I kind of do count is like, oh, I had like a legitimate like real relationship with my past 2 boyfriends. So I feel like those are the people who I consider like my exes. And would I ever get back with them? No, I would not. I feel like when I was in that relationship at the time, I gave 110% as myself and like my commitment, my loyalty, everything. And it just didn't work out. I'm not gonna get into details, but I just feel like things happen for a reason, and if things don't work out, like it just didn't work out. And it's just like I moved on from that, and you know, that was a big step, me like deciding to leave. So I'm just like, why would I go back to a situation where I was not 100% happy, if that makes sense? So I just believe, I'm a big believer of putting yourself first and your happiness first. And like I said, when I was in those relationships, I do feel like I committed myself 120% to them, and at the end of the day, I wasn't like, my commitment wasn't being reciprocated, I feel like. So I, you know, it was just best to just walk away. So I wouldn't go back to that. It's just like I already moved on, flipped the page, turned the chapter, so why go back to that? Do you have a job? I get this question a lot too. Yes, you guys, I do have a 9 to 5. Unfortunately, no, I'm kidding. I'm blessed to have a 9 to 5. I'm not gonna go into details just because I don't really think it's necessary, but I work at a bank. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Are you still going to school? No, I'm not going to school. I love learning, and eventually like I do want to go back to school. And when I was going to school, because a lot of you guys asked as well, my major was economics, so it's like a good field to be in, just because what I knew that I wanted to go into a field where when I would graduate I would have a job. I didn't want to struggle, none of that. So it's econ. So it was a good, school was cool when I was in it, but school is hard. Like, you have to be very committed to it. Like, I remember like legit like getting out of work, running a class, like not going out because I had to write essays, or I would even go out because my sanity, like I was like, dude, I need my friends, I need to go out. And I would go out, go home, write an essay in 2-3 hours. It was just really hard. But it's not that I got discouraged. Like I said, I love school and I do eventually want to start taking classes again. But my work schedule was just crazy. Like, I was working so many hours. I was just doing so much that I literally felt like I was just being stretched out from all angles. I didn't have a personal life at some point. And I just I wasn't happy. Like, I wasn't happy going to school. I would just go to school to be there physically, and I would just be zoned out. Like, I wouldn't even pay attention. Like, I would just be like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? Like, this happened my last semester that I was attending school. It was just like such a lag. Like, I wasn't in it anymore. Like, mentally, nothing. Like, I just wasn't in it anymore. My heart wasn't in it. So, and also, by the way, I don't get any type of financial aid or government help, so I have to pay for everything, which is so expensive. So I was just like, okay, like, why am I even continuing this? Like, I go to class, I don't pay attention, I'm just wasting money at this point. So I decided to take a break. So that's what I've been doing. I do eventually want to go back, but I kind of don't think econ's for me anymore. I'm good at numbers, but I'm just not very passionate about it. Like, my classes are really boring. So I think if I would go back, I would probably change my major, which is a pain in the ass, because you guys know once you get so far in college, changing your major is like starting all over. Do you believe in love at first sight? I mean, I don't believe in it for me personally. I believe it can happen to people, but me personally, I have to get to know you to love you. Like, if I just see you, I mean, you could be a good looking person, but I'm like 100% a personality person. So if you don't have the personality to me, I don't care how fine you are or whatever, it just won't work out. So I personally do not believe in that. But a lot of you guys asked me also, like, where my family's from. My family's from Jalisco. So, oh, you guys asked me my ethnicity. So I am Mexican 100%. My family is from Jalisco. I was personally born in Long Beach, California, but I did live in Mexico for about a little over a year, like a year and a half. That's a whole nother story, but yeah. I did live in Mexico, which I hated at first, but now that I look back, I appreciate that time in my life. Oh, another fight. Okay, so this one's like, have you ever been in any physical fights? I actually have, and it's kind of surprising, because you would think, like, sometimes I have a bad attitude, so I would think like, oh, if I get in any fights, it's because of my attitude. But it actually wasn't. It was because of my sister. So my older sister, like, she had beef with this one girl. So I remember this girl, and my older sister is so sweet. Like, oh my god, like, she's not a fighter. She's just like this sweet person, blah blah blah. But anyway, so she had beef with this girl, and I remember we were like hanging out one day, me and my sister, and the girl kind of like bumped into her. So then my older sister was like acting crazy. She was like, oh my god, she bumped into me, blah blah blah. Mind you, she's like not like this. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck, like what's going on? So my older sister thinks it's cool to go and approach the girl. So then the girl was talking hella shit to my sister, and I was like, oh my god, like my sister's about to get like, oh my god, like this is so embarrassing. I was just like, oh my god, oh my god. But then like the girl slapped my sister, so I got so pissed. Like if you ever like touch someone I love, like that just like makes my blood boil. So when she slapped her, I was like, oh my god, no, like fuck this bitch, she's not gonna touch my sister. So then I just told my sister not to fight her, and then this girl was like, oh well then do you want to fight me? And I was like, yeah, me and you can fight. Because I don't know, I'm just very, even though I'm not the oldest sister, I'm just very protective out of all my siblings. Like I'm a very protective sister. So then me and that girl got into like multiple fights, and yeah, she's like, it's like whatever now. But I mean, I think she like doesn't care for it anymore, because like years ago she tried to request me on Facebook, and I was like, oh no, bye, like don't ever request me. But yeah. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. Oh, how tall I am. Oh, how tall I am. I'm very short. I'm 4'11". So yeah. Favorite food? Tacos, probably. I love a good taco truck. Dream job? To not have a job. A lot of you guys also want to know how I take care of my hair. I'll probably do like a video just for that, just because it's kind of long. And I don't know. I don't want to bore you guys with that right now. Do you want kids? I used to be the person that I'm like, never, like no, 0. I don't ever want to have kids. But both of my sisters have babies. Well, they're not babies anymore. Well, my niece is still a baby. She's not even 1. But my nephew, he's like 5 or 6, I believe. But I don't know, like spending time with them, and like now that Bree's a mom, and like Josiah and Jaden, I love kids. Like oh my god, they make me so happy. So now I'm just like, oh, like maybe one day I'll want my own child. But I don't know, that's a lot of work too, and you know, I have to be, I don't know, I just have to find the right person, I guess, to have children with. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a great question. I mean, I hope that I'm happy with whatever I'm doing in life. I'm kind of the person that just kind of, I have like my life planned out, but nothing's set in stone. Like your life can change literally in the blink of an eye. So, you know, maybe what I want today or tomorrow might not be what I want in 2-3 years. So with future me, with whatever I'm doing, wherever I'm at in life, I just truly hope that my heart's in it and I'm happy. My dream vacation, if you guys watched my last video, you guys should know, but my dream vacation is Greece. How have you been recovering and feeling nowadays? I've been feeling good. I feel like there was a couple of weeks that, well, maybe a couple months that I was kind of like, I don't want to say depressed because that's a strong word, but I was just, you know, in my feelings. But lately I've been feeling fine. I've been happy for the most part. Didn't really want to talk about this, but, and I'm not gonna like really go into details, but because a lot of you have been asking, I'll just kind of touch base on it. A lot of you guys might know that I was involved in an accident, and you guys want to know like the details about it or whatnot, but honestly that's a very touchy subject for me, and it's very sensitive, and I do believe that a lot of you, maybe like not you guys, but just a lot of people in general want to know information for the wrong reasons, and I just don't feel like it's genuine. And honestly, that's just a very touchy subject for me that I'm not going to go into details about. I feel like I went through a lot emotionally, physically. Till this day, I'm still recovering from it. And whenever I'm ready, if I'm ever ready to talk about it, because it's my story, not anybody else's story to tell, then maybe I will touch light on it. But as of now, I don't want to talk about it. I don't appreciate when you guys assume things or mention it or just leave rude comments about it. I think when somebody goes through something that's that strong and tries to make the best out of it, you shouldn't be talked down on or judged. And like I said, nobody ever will understand what you went through because they're not you and they weren't there and they didn't go through every little thing that you went through. So I love the people that truly support me, but if you're just here to spread hate or be malicious or be judgmental, don't even watch this video. And you guys are the reasons why I literally don't even want to talk about such an intimate subject, because like I said, it's just something that I'm still recovering from mentally, emotionally, in all sense and forms. So I just rather not talk about it. I smoke weed. No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I'll smoke it occasionally, but I'm not like a weed smoker. Like honestly, occasionally is probably like once every 6 months. Like weed is just not my thing. So I think I'm just probably gonna stop it right here. I have like a lot of other like just random questions, but I think I answered probably like the main ones. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment on this. Only nice comments please, because we need more niceness in this world. Yeah, thank you so much, and comment down below and let me know what kind of different video ideas you guys would like to see from me. Yeah, thank you guys. Peace.